Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday. We're back on Destiny. What is this? It's been 3 weeks. Guys, how are we doing? We got Terry Quick, Francis Parker, Jana Walker, Haley, Gabriel. How's it going? Haley with the It's Showtime folks. Gabriel says, does he let people join him? Yeah, sometimes on stream. We've done raids, we've done dungeons, strikes, all that stuff. So I don't know if we'll do that this stream, maybe, but we got a lot of story to get covered. This is my first time logging in for today. I got home from work. It sucks that I can't get on right at reset, but I saved everything. I have not logged in, so we'll experience it all together. But guys, we got a chat today. Holy cow. We got Bloodshot Games in here. ARG, April Potters, Keygun in the chat, Zaxxon. Holy cow, what is going on? We got a busy chat. I love to see a busy chat, guys. Ugarte's in the chat. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Dude, doing good. Yeah. Kind of a long day at work, but that's the story every week. You guys already know. So it's time to regenerate while on stream. Play some Destiny, play some video games. Kind of forget about the day, reset for tomorrow. It was just a lot of meetings today at work. Nothing bad. You guys know I got a new manager a few weeks ago. He's really cool. Really like him. But the day is long. I live like 30 miles away from the office. I got to get there super early in the morning. ARG says this act should be interesting. Dude, I'm excited to see it. Yeah, we're going to get through all the story stuff tonight. And I put Rocket Sidearm Grind in the title because I really want that Rocket Sidearm, the solar one, to complete the trifecta. That's everyone that's available in the game now once we get that one. 99 Bananas. Hey, what's going on? Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and get this started, guys. But I guess before I do that, why don't you let me know how your day has been? You heard all about my day. Everyone doing good? Monday and Tuesday going well for you. What's up, Turtle? Good to see you again. Bonus Infamy this week. Yay. Okay, we got Vanguard Booster and that's it. Okay, so Vanguard and Gambit. Act 2 starts. Holy pop-ups. New Eververse. Should be able to progress our season. Yes, we can. Awesome, awesome. Let's check out the store. Bananas, not much. Just got out of the pool. Nice, nice. Do we have any, I don't know if we've ever talked about Pokemon Go in here. Anyone play Pokemon Go? I play like once every 2 years, and it was Pokemon Go Fest this weekend. I had to watch my niece and nephew, and my nephew's like a big Pokemon Go fan. And my brother-in-law, he was like, hey, can you take him to Go Fest this weekend? And I was like, yeah, sure. And he was really excited about it. So I'm like, of course I'm going to go with him. And then I ended up downloading Pokemon Go again, and we played a lot over the weekend. I hadn't played in like 2 years, but that was my weekend. Used to, but you don't know if your account's still active. I mean, I literally will go 2 years without logging in, and everything is there waiting for me. It's just saying it. But yeah, we did lots of raids. It was a lot of fun. It actually is a really fun game. People like to say like, oh, that's so 2016. Like, why are you still playing that game? But it's really fun. I don't know. There's a difference if you're like on a date or something and you're just playing Pokemon Go the whole time at dinner. That's pretty unacceptable. But I was just like out with my nephew, and then we went the next day with my brother-in-law, and we had a blast. Just hanging out all day. Yeah, download it again and you'll get all nostalgic seeing all the Pokemon that you caught. Totally never played it. Okay, so let's go to the helm. I have a feeling. Nope. What do we do? Speak with Ikora Ray. Echoes Act 2. All right. I haven't seen anything on this yet. No gameplay. I don't. Other than the preview they showed, kind of talked a little bit about what's coming this act, but I don't know anything about the story. Francis had a good weekend. Nice. Jana Walker, you check it every day, but not much going on with your Pokemon Go. So this weekend, it was Go Fest, which it was crazy. There was like crazy spawns, shinies. I got like 4 or 5 shinies, and the Necrozma raids were pretty cool. Ugarte, Pokemon Go craze was wild back then. People with phones. Dude, yeah, it was all anybody was doing. If you saw anybody out in public on their phone, they were playing Pokemon Go. And it kind of felt like that on Saturday, not gonna lie. We found a group of like probably 15 people. And there were other groups that we were like moving with them, but there were plenty of other groups there. They were all playing Pokemon. It was awesome. It definitely was a huge craze back in 2016. I don't think people realize how big the game is still. I didn't realize it. It's huge. Gotta catch them all. You got that right. Went walking through the cemetery and all for the Pokemon. People would go anywhere back then. I feel like that was kind of a bad thing. They probably didn't plan on people going to restricted areas to catch a Charizard or something. I don't feel like it's that much of an issue now, though. Because most of the time, all the Pokemon spawns are going to be in like crowded public areas. You're not going to find anything out in the middle of nowhere for the most part. Jaina, it's only 90 degrees for you? Man, lucky. We were out in like, what was on Saturday? It had to have been around 100 on Saturday. We were out all day, Saturday, Sunday. Not smart. We were really tired at the end of the day. Hey, what's up, Bryu? Dude, what is going on with our endless tower screen? This is insane. You guys see how long this is taking? We might as well get some weapons over. I have the Pokemon Go song stuck in my head now. Let's go here. This is just the standard loadout that I've been running all season. All episode, I should say. They're no longer seasons. There we go. Oh, Bruin, what's going on? Good to see you here. 99 Bananas. A friend of mine almost got hit by a car because the driver was trying to catch a Pokemon while driving. What? Yeah, that's horrible. I like how the game, it will, unless you're driving really slow, like 5 miles an hour, it won't let you catch Pokemon. It just despawns everything. Even if you're a passenger. Maybe they made it a little bit more strict nowadays. But yeah, that's so bad. Ugarte, funny, saw some charts, saw that Pokemon Go was the most played game in that year it came out. Now it's Minecraft and Roblox this year. Dude, okay, so I know we've talked about this. I've never played Minecraft or Roblox. I played Minecraft at like a friend's house or something, but I don't never do anything. I just kind of build stuff. I probably played 45 minutes of Minecraft in my whole life, if that tells you anything. People have tried to say like, dude, how have you never played Minecraft? That's crazy. I just don't I'm not sold on it. I don't know. I don't understand why I would want to play it. So sell me on it. People are like, no, you could just do anything. And I'm like, but what's the goal? Why am I playing the game? And they're like, well, you can do anything. You can play any game. You can make a game in the game. And I'm like, well, why would I do that? Why I could just play the regular game. I don't know. I know it's a good game because it's the most played game. I don't get it. Did I finish Elden Ring? I did not. So I told you guys at the end of last stream, I was planning a weekend stream. I didn't realize that I wouldn't be able to stream with my niece and nephew over the whole weekend. So I just had to watch them. Hey, what's up? Caitlin, my wife. Hey, babe. My wife. But anyways, I didn't stream. I didn't play Elden Ring. I played Pokemon Go instead. So I still have to finish Elden Ring. We got to go talk to Ikora. Let's do that. Sorry, I'm getting... You guys know, beginning of streams, I'm always very distracted. Talking to you, I need to focus on the game. We got to get to some gameplay. Alright, so what's Ikora gonna say? She's gonna say a cutscene. Okay.
The witness is dead. There was no predicting what would come next. But this is what we know. When the witness fell, the Black Fleet's eons of salvation and death surged. Its darkness merged with the Traveler's light, formed first into memory, and then into shape. This impossible object, this echo of the fleet's victims, holds immense power. And it was left for anyone to find. The echo grants the ability to compel. To control.
We figured that out in like 3 days, that the Echo can control.
To command.
Wow.
And with it, the conductor has the potential to turn their threat into our annihilation.
Ooh, crazy. All right. It's on. I have the coolest wife. Always awesome when Caitlin hops in chat. She's like 20 feet that way.
Genocide. Thousands of civilizations across the universe, all visited by the Black Fleet. All lost to the violence of the final shape. That's where this echo comes from. At least, that's our theory. Reports from the Pale Heart. Readings on the valence emanating from the Traveler. Everything we faced when we stared down the witness and broke its fleet. At first, we didn't know what to call them, but echoes seemed apt. Memories from the victims of the pyramids, held by the darkness. Then coalesced by the light into artifacts as sharp and fatal as their pain. If darkness is memory and light is form, what else could they be? But there's still so much we don't know. Is this the only one? What forgotten people gave form to this echo? What was their final cry at their end? For control? A means to turn back their oppressors? My Hidden will keep searching for whatever answers the witness's death can give us. Hopefully they number more than the questions it left behind. But we need to stop the conductor and secure the echo. Guardian, Descend into Nessus. Massive
All right.
amounts of radiolaria have been diverted beneath the planet's crust. We need to find out what the Vex are building.
Descending into Nessus, we knew that was going to be the case. With each act, they've said that we're going further and further. It's like the journey into the center of Nessus. Pretty cool, guys. Okay, what is next?
I'm glad we stuck to our convictions through the end.
Complete Battleground Delve. Let's delve, guys. Here we go. Oh, sorry to hear that, Jaina. That's sad. Sad weekend. Yeah, we like Dustin. We like Dustin, Dusty. We like Cody. We like the Rhodeses here. Bro, you not sure I'll remember how to play Destiny after... Oh, the First Ascendant. How is anyone else playing First Ascendant? Bro, you're a fan, I assume. What is the big selling point of the First Ascendant if you're a Destiny player? I guess sell me on the game. Why should I play it? I've watched a few hours of Clyde's streams on it, and all it is just the bunny character. That's all anybody's playing. And I don't know, it looks cool. Game looks cool. Build crafting and loot grinding are top level. Story and campaign design are trash. Yeah, I think, dude, that seems like it's a story for every looter shooter, or kind of this genre. The Diablos, you know, the crazy grinds, the Warframes. Warframe took a while to get a good story. It took like 2 years, but it always starts off with a really addictive loot grind, and it's like, yeah, the story's trash, but the gameplay's insane. And then they end up kind of finding their footing. They develop a story, and before you know it, then you have a good amount of both. Like Destiny, for example. Destiny had a pretty terrible story when it first came out. So many people quit because they're like, they're used to Halo, because that was what Bungie had made right before Destiny, was Halo. And then to come get kind of a really average, half-baked story that didn't really make any sense, people didn't really like it. I can see a First Ascendant sticking around and kind of maybe even giving Destiny some competition. We were talking about that a few weeks back, in how that it might actually be a good, really good thing for Destiny. And who knows, a few years from now, First Ascendant might have a decent story along with it. I actually do have it downloaded. I haven't played it. I got sucked into Elden Ring, but how could you not? It's such an insanely good game. I think I've definitely figured out that the Souls-like games over the last couple of years, I had never played a Souls-like before. Closest one was like Zelda, but that's not a Souls-like. Ocarina of Time, you know. But it was a new experience for me. But yeah, after playing Elden Ring the last couple of years, going to play Dark Souls, they are my favorite style game, I think. The boss fights are just perfect. Even better than looter shooters. You get much more mileage out of a looter shooter like Destiny because there's so much to grind for, but overall gameplay wise, you just can't beat anything by FromSoft. Some of those boss fights that we did, man, those made for better stream moments than anything that we've done on Destiny. I'm not saying Destiny is bad, but you know what I mean? Know what I mean? TJK, what's going on? Made a pan of Mexican style cornbread, turned out pretty good. Dude, send me some. Alright, where do we go? Ryu, microtransactions are out of control in First Ascendant, but you can grind for everything you can buy. Kind of like Warframe. Sounds like Warframe. Man, Warframe is a very, very good game. I feel like if Warframe would have come out just like 4 years later when people were more used to these games, because Warframe kind of pioneered this genre, I feel like Warframe would have an even huge, like, way, way bigger player base. Because what happened is so many people tried it because it was one of the first games that came out on PlayStation 4. I know, for like when I bought my PlayStation 4, I was like, Warframe, this game looks awesome. And then it was just like a really unfinished game, so most people just kind of never came back to it. But then once it got all the updates and the story that it deserved and everything, it was like 3 years later, and not most, but so many players had just kind of given up and said, yeah, I don't really like that game. And they never made it back, even though it's such a good game. Ryu said, you do mean grind. Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm thinking of Warframe, because Warframe is it makes Destiny look like a children's game in terms of grind. All that you can do in that. And I know from what I've heard, I know First Ascendant is just like that. That's why so many people are comparing it to Warframe. April, do I watch WWE? Sometimes. I try and stay up to date with, well, I try as best as I can to stay up to date with most wrestling stuff. But I'm not like in the know on every single storyline or everything like that. This is my passion here. Video games are my passion. So I stay up to date on everything for these. All my favorite games, I like to be in the know on. Hey, Melissa P. How's it going? So far, you have an hour invested in Warframe. You have over 1K in Destiny. Yeah, it really does become pick your poison. As you know, TJK. It's impossible to balance both games. I don't know how some people are balancing both First Ascendant and Destiny and staying completely up to date with all of them. You have to sacrifice, unless it's your full-time job, you know. I wish I could grind 10 hours a day in these games, stream everything, because then I might be able to. But for most people, we got to choose one game. One game to kind of full time, you know. The fallen captain is withdrawing. Pursue it. But yeah, if I was to play First Ascendant, I wouldn't take it seriously. I couldn't give it equal attention as I give Destiny, you know. I couldn't even do that with Elden Ring. Like, I just kind of took a little refresher, little break from Destiny, came back just today after playing the Elden Ring expansion, you know. But I was not logging on to Destiny at all during that time. Maybe a couple times to get a few quick things done. What's this? Is this a... What? What is that? I really like this environment. This is awesome. Nessus looks way cooler now. Francis, Garrett, design your own game. I don't have time for that. What I would be able to do, which everybody that's passionate about a video game, the classic is, I could make it so much better. I feel like I have a few good ideas that I probably won't be able to think of right now. But a few things, a few ways that I might be able to improve games that I already play, but starting a game from the ground up, I would not be able to do that. Hey, Miss Scarlet. Good to see you again. How's it going? Wow. Guy just said nope. Let's go. We got it right away. Not the roll we wanted, but that's it. Yes. We want all of these. And yes, I am going to use a deep sight harmonizer, because I never know what to use these on, and I really want this thing. Sweet. That's one down. Bryu can't play First Descendant casual, you don't think? Yeah, I completely agree from what I've seen. Scarlet finally home from work, about to start on the new D2 stuff. Likewise, join the club. Day was good. Just got home from work maybe, I don't know, hour ago, something like that, 45 minutes ago. and got ready for stream, hopped on, and here we are. It was tough to avoid all of the streams from everybody today. Saw everybody was going live. I always get huge FOMO every Tuesday. I gotta just take more Tuesdays off. I don't know why I don't do that. I can, but I just don't. I just need to decide like which Tuesdays, because obviously I took off when Final Shape launched. That was like a no-brainer. What's next for our quests? Use your radiolite sampler to extract effects code mutations from incubators within episode Echo's activities. Extracting from iridescent incubators provides the greatest chance to find code mutations. Okay. All right, so we just got to do activities. Let's do it. Let's do it. What do I want to do, though? Pinnacle. Pinnacle. Let's just do this. Scarlet, you're avoiding spoilers and stuff. Nice. Yeah, we're just doing regular episode stuff right now. I have a feeling we're probably pretty far away. Maybe like 45 minutes away from the next story thing. Ugarte PTO, baby. Yeah. I am fortunate enough to work at a company that does like the open PTO thing, which I really like. And I have some people that really take a lot of, a lot of PTO. I know some people at the company that do that. I probably should take more. I don't know why. I just don't. Louis Paintings, it's been a while. How are you doing? Dude, good to see you. I am doing great. It's always good when new Destiny stuff is out. And I feel like we have a pretty big chat today, which I really like. I just hit live. It was like right away. Everybody just hopped in. This is going to be a good stream. Bruin, you have 360 hours of PTO and 80 of it expires at the end of the month. Bad part about being your own department. Oh, that sucks, dude. 80 hours gone? That is pain right there. You just got to take off the next 2 weeks, man. Easy. You got enough time. Got to find a way to use it before 8:31. Hawaii trip. There you go. Yeah, so is yours where you said you'll lose it? Does it? It just does not roll over at all? They don't pay you out on that? Don't they have to pay you out? Or am I just making stuff up? Oh, no, that's when you leave the company. When you leave the company, they have to pay you. But you can definitely lose it. Turtle 88 is your 45th birthday. 45. Happy early birthday. They don't have to pay your sick when you leave. Yeah, I think that's how most companies are. Even the company I work for, which has like a very generous, the whole open PTO thing. They don't pay you out on any. Well, we don't even have accumulated PTO. We don't have accumulated sick time or anything like that. So they don't pay us anything, but it doesn't matter because we can take a lot of PTO. We've had yeah, I mean there are people that took like 55 days off last year. Not me. That's not including holidays, by the way. Husband has all that rolls over. That's pretty cool. No, it's disabled. Come on. Should be it, right? Defeat Conflux guards.
Your execution of this task was adequate.
Nice. TJK, most of the places you've worked at don't allow much time off unless it was FMLA. I feel like I should know what FMLA is. I've heard that term before, but right now I'm blanking on what that means. So it's pretty cool. The company I work for does paid paternity leave. So when Caitlin and I have a baby, they give like 6 months, which is pretty awesome. You don't get your full pay though. You get like 80%, which makes sense. If you're taking 6 months off and you're not doing anything. So I don't know if I would do that, you know. I wouldn't take 6 months. All right, where are these? Why can I not extract these? It's like when I touch it, they go away. Watch. I didn't even do anything. Is that how it works now? It's really weird. They changed it? Okay, I was like, what is happening? Mags already got the heal clip in can roll. Luckily, but working on the pattern will take as long as we don't get Act 2 weapon focusing yet. I am using my deep sight harmonizers. I have 3. I already used 1. It's weird how we don't... Oh, yeah, I guess with the helm, we won't have it yet. That makes sense. How did that miss? Wow. Oh my goodness. Why is the hitbox so bad? I threw it right at the thing. Okay, you get right up next to it. Not too close. Okay, this extracted data stuff is what I need, right? Yes, perfect. We are already on the next step. Love to see it. I don't know why for this part it seems like no one ever does the mission. Throw the bombs at the things. They're just off killing enemies every time. I've destroyed like 10 of these. 11.
Temporal disturbance detected. And the Vax are jamming my transmat lock. Rude.
It appears there's a limit on how much data we can extract.
TJK crafted your call with subsistence, one for all, and it rocks. I believe. So I have lead from gold, desperate measures, but one for all is really good. I'm not totally sold on desperate measures yet, because one for all I feel like is a little bit easier to proc.
Harvesting radiolaria incubator.
Mags. If you, by the way, put on one of the ghost mods, you should be able to see the sample collected. Feel like I should have. Oh, that's why I probably had the lion ghost on. There you are. Because for Salvation's Edge, I always use the lion ghost, and I pulled it onto a different character. I think that's what it was. Which way did they go?
Harvesting radiolaria incubator.
This should be it. Ooh, wait, hold up. It's tripped me out how they still have, it still has E there to collect.
Harvesting radiolaria incubator.
Wait, what? You have to stand next to it for a second. There we go. Oh, you still do have to press E. Okay. Just learning a whole bunch of stuff today, aren't I? That appears to be everything. So we shall move on. Jones, Germany allows 36 months of combined parental leave, which either spouse can share or one of them can take all. Salary is paid at 65% for the whole duration. Yeah, if you're making just a killing, then, I mean, imagine taking almost a 50% pay cut for 3 years. No, I'm good. I don't need it for 3 years.
Threat detected. Oh, that's terrifying.
It's still very generous. Like, I'm not saying they should do 100%, but I don't think you really need 3 years. Dude, what is going on with my supers? It's every time I cast my super, the enemy disappears. Hey, what's up, Seek? Good to see you, dude. Bloodshot, can you combo childbirths to constantly be on parental leave? I feel like at my company you can. My senior director, he took what? I think he just finished his 3rd baby leave in like 5 years or something. I don't know if you could do them. Well, I mean, you can. You could do them back to back. Who's to say like, oh no, you had a baby too quickly, so you can't take time off now. I feel like you'd get a pretty if you offer that something that good and then you decide to put a limit on how quickly you could have babies, people might get mad at that. I guess I can't confirm it for other companies, but I do know that how mine works.
Guardian secured.
Hey, let's go. Red border off the rip.
Amount of relevant data. RO
We'll take that, guys.
ever gonna communicate effectively?
They're used to navigating hard times. We Guardians live
We're gonna
long
keep
enough
that.
to weather any number of storms.
But now they're making it my problem.
Yes, they are used to that as well.
Okay. Sweet. Now we go back to the helm. Seek, if you win the lottery, Kothis will stream on a Jumbotron. You gonna win the lottery, Seek? Is that the plan? Jones, it's a German thing. I did a project once based in Germany, and they're really crazy about benefits. Employers can't reject your leave applications. That is how it is at my company too. And I keep talking about my company, like, ooh, so good. I know it's probably not as good as Germany, but the CEO, like every month, there's always some manager that's like denying time off, which goes completely against the policy of my company. And our CEO will be like, all right, if you were denied paid time off, I want you to personally message me in Slack and tell me your director's name, and I'll make sure you get your time off. Like, if we do that every month, imagine being a director and being like, no, you don't get PTO. You're just gonna get fired. Why do people do that? Okay. Can you do the thing, please? Am I crazy? Like, am I supposed to be able to click on this, right? Return to the helm to activate failsafes. Upgrade protocol. Yes, I should be able to. Hello? Oh, I have to stand 10 feet away, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, failsafe has been upgraded. Cool. Open Echo chests at the end of episode. Echo's activities in the helm to decrypt the algorithm. All right. What is this? Let's get some more red borders. I say this. Perfect. What do we got in here? Anything? $99, huh? Jones, when it's not standardized in the country, it's hard to get used to managers rejecting leave applications when you go to different companies and not being able to mention anything about it or not being able to do anything about it. Yeah, for sure. $98. Everyone's too nice, Seek. Yeah, we got a habit of everyone being way too nice. Best problem to have, I would say. Sorry, I'm just going through some inventory stuff here. Might as well get it all cleared out real quick. $97. Okay, we got a $99. That's a $98. Keep the $98. $98. Okay, so there it is, the 99. That is higher. And why not? Let's do another one of these. No red border. And let's do another. Bloodshot reported for toxic positivity. So toxic. ARG, you got to clean out your vault. You were overflowing recently. That's one thing that people have requested occasionally. Is like, hey, you should do some vault cleanings, and I'd actually be down for that. Inventory management is something that I feel like I really excel at. I really like keeping things really light. I'm pretty ruthless. I try not to be sentimental with things because I know it's just, when am I going to ever use that weapon that I got 8 years ago? So, yeah, maybe we could set something like that up. Would you like fries with that? You were awesome in your dad's last match. Hey, thank you. I love the name. That's awesome. Would you like fries with that?
Lead the mission. You are captain now.
I am honored, but am technically unable to accept a permanent promotion to a position of authority. Incoming fallen signatures. Looks like they
Dude,
wanna fight.
there are some vaults that are just so bad. Where I've seen some, they're grinding for like the perfect trials weapon or something, and they'll have 2 full pages or 3 full pages full of the weapon from that week. And of course they're going to go through them and delete them, but they'll end up keeping like 9 of them and be like, well, I might be able to use this one for this specific scenario and this one for this specific scenario. Look, you know you're just going to use the rocket sidearm. Or you know, your basics. Like in your kinetic slot, everyone's just using this season for PvE. If you have this, you can rock this for almost any activity and be completely fine. Like the amount of weapons I've actually used in PvE, this like since Final Shape started is actually pretty small. I feel like I've been cycling through 20 weapons, something like that, and that's probably more than I need. I could probably go with like 10. I guess excluding exotics. You know, because some exotics are pretty important. You gotta have those.
Mercenary leaders stepped out of their cloaking field and right into your sights. Target marked, cat.
But yeah, ARG. I have. I think once my vault is actually clean, like when I go through stuff that I just accidentally forgot to delete or something, I should have like 380 to 400. In my vault, and that's having one of every exotic in there as well. So that's like what, 180 spaces just with exotics. So yeah, I don't keep a lot. I just like keeping the exotics for kill counters. For weapons, even if I like barely ever use them, I just want that exotic to be the one that I use. Because exotics get changed all the time. What was horrible might all of a sudden become really good. So that is one, like if you're gonna hoard your vault with anything, it should be one copy of every exotic. Armor and weapon. Get your best armor that you can possibly get. For each exotic, whatever, like if you find a better stat roll one, delete the one that you've been saving and just keep upgrading.
Redirecting the data stream will allow us to study it, while preventing the Vex from receiving it. I appreciate tactics so tidy.
Tactics are neat, but the lasers are itchy. My haptic feedback gets weird around Vex energy signatures.
Ooh, sweet. There we go. Oh, proximity sensor. I forgot about this. Where is it? I'm right here. You guys see that proximity sensor? Oh, it's up here? Yes. Nice. Okay, cool. That completed that quest. Jones, we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Love seeing the Bubbas. Decrypt the Vex signal. What are we missing here? There we go.
Data for me means an assist for you. Data acquired. Please accept this in exchange.
We're not gonna make it. Nope.
You achieved minimum expectations.
We achieved minimum expectations. What does that even do? If we complete that, I still don't understand how that benefits us.
Blast defenses. The Vex will do anything to neutralize the threat.
Like jamming my extraction link. Neutralize them, Captain.
Well, guys, fear while chat's quiet. Anyone doing anything this weekend? Anyone got any August plans going on? How's everybody doing? Or any July plans? Any tonight plans?
Are sending a harvester mind to reclaim their lost data. And terminate.
Hey, what's going on, Bryce?
Looks like you got one more fight.
Good to see you here. Twisters and Deadpool 3. Oh, Twisters. That does look like such a cheesy but awesome movie. Like, I can't wait to see it. You just know it's going to be cheesy.
May I help secure that data, Captain?
Even the title made me laugh. The way they revealed it, they're like, it's not Twister, it's Twisters. 2 tornadoes.
Say I do nothing for you.
I thought that was funny.
I am a
It just made me want to see it even more. A sequel, what, 30 years late? Definitely nothing tonight. Bryce says, good to be here as always. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's an exciting day. New Destiny, stuff to do. Bryce, oh, you said you got an art show this weekend, actually. Dude, that's amazing. What is your... Describe your art to us. Like, what do you do? Do you have a specific... I don't know a lot about art, but is there a type of genre art that you do? You're probably rolling your eyes at my lack of art terminology, proper terminology. What kind of art do you do? I feel like this just sounds like a really lame question, but I am curious. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. All right. Beautiful.
Guardian secured.
Data on its way to analysis. There is much to learn and little time to learn it. You saved Saint 14 once before, Guardian. I regret that we're making this request.
No red border.
again. But maybe that means you're the best equipped to get it done.
All right, I think that's back to the helm, right? Bryce, you paint abstract paintings using only 4 colors: pink, blue, with hints of black and white. That sounds cool. I'm picturing it in my head right now. So, you like to call it a pastel nightmare? Yeah, that sounds really cool, actually. And I mean, the fact that you have an art show deems you probably know what you're doing, and it's probably pretty good. So that's awesome. We got a really talented group of people in chat always. I always like hearing what you guys do. Anyone have any hidden talents that we don't know about yet? That's a good question. Bryce is the professional artist of the group. And we also have Han, who Han has been she actually has a more full-time gig now. She was kind of doing contract art for a long time. If you guys don't know, Han is the one that designs all of our emojis, all the badges and stuff. So she hasn't been around as much. It's been sad. We definitely miss Han. Oh yeah, gotta go to the helm. Let's do that. All right, I'm gonna read up a little bit here because I missed some. Bloodshot Games, mostly just working on automation projects with the hopes of getting a new job. Nice. Automation projects. There you go. Something I could never do. ARG, you're going to be trying on suits for your brother's wedding. Congrats to your brother. That's awesome. Blue Metal 04, what's going on? I see you in there. I saw the yo. If anybody wants to see, just check the old Instagram. Wavy. Is that Wavy? WXVVY. Guys, should we check out Bryce's Instagram right now? Let's see this artwork. Oh, wait, I'm not logged in. Unless you don't want me to show up, Bryce. I don't have to. But also, I don't know if I can log in. Who uses Instagram on their computer? Because I clearly don't. Let's see. Okay, I found it. Guys, this is Bryce's art. This is pretty sick. See, I'm not logged in, so I can't see it enlarged. But this would be like really cool. Picture in like with the blue lights. It's almost my colors that I have going on right now. It's kind of cool. Sick. Everyone go follow Wavy. That's underscore WXVVY. Talented artist right here. This is really cool. World champion artist. Guys. Amazing. Yeah, aren't those cool? I really like that. ARG, oh, your brother. They've been together for 15 years now. It's time. COVID messed up stuff for a few years. Yeah, I feel that. Looks like it's time to commission a new bear piece of art. Heck yeah. I wish I could show. I've got a really cool disc plate above my desk right here because this whole wall is blank. I put everything back there, but I got the Pantheon Destiny disc plate one. It's pretty big. I really like it. I just need to get more light over there because my room is so dark always. Never seen it, Bryu. I know what it is, but nope, never seen it. Failsafe's current hypothesis is that a specimen Ness-003 originates from a Vex combatant to defeat goblins, and then something else. Just got a complete battleground conduit. Wait, do we have a writer in here? Did I miss that? Who writes in here? Melissa P? Yeah, Melissa P. Nice. You got writers, artists. Jones, who is just in here, does our whole chat bot. Always shout out Jones. It's really freaking cool. You can play a mean kazoo, Seek.
So
That is talent.
volume of radiolaria running through these tubes. It is about 20 million.
Every time I think of the kazoo, or I hear kazoo, I think of... You guys remember Mystery Guitar Man on YouTube? This is like the OG of all OG YouTubers.
Conductor is controlling it.
He had this thing where he would do... He made these crazy sounds with the kazoo and guitars as well. But he would edit it to where he would play one note with the kazoo, and that would be one clip, and he would play all the notes and then edit together a video with just tons of little spliced up clips of the kazoo, and he'd make these really epic sounding songs. But dude, Mystery Guitar Man, that's like 2007, 2008. Some of the first videos I ever used to like watching on YouTube. Edge and Christian kazoo bits are great. Oh, I need to look that up. I have not seen those. Bryce, by the way, I wasn't logged in, so I couldn't follow you, but I'll go ahead and drop you a follow once I get offline here. I should be able to do it in a second. I just need to get to my phone. Kind of hypocritical, just be like, hey, everyone go follow, and then I didn't follow. So they're just like one enemy, one lone sniper. Favorite vintage YouTube video? I'm the Juggernaut. B. Typically I don't cuss on stream. Usually, so I won't say the word. It was an X-Men parody dub. Went triple platinum in middle school. What? Okay, maybe that'll unlock a core memory or something when I watch it. It was so easy to make a good YouTube video back in the day. Think of like Charlie Bit My Finger. That is... Videos like that happen... What? Probably 20,000 times a day. A funny kid video pops up, but back then no one uploaded anything. It's like, oh, someone actually caught a funny thing that a kid did on camera. Charlie bit my finger. It was funny though. Hey, Aractin, how's it going? But all of those super mega viral videos from back in the day, you watch them now and you're like, okay. I mean, I guess it was kind of funny.
Interest in Vex technology, and the Echo is a strong incentive.
We crushed them on Neptune. We crushed them here.
Whatever it takes to keep the Echo out of their hands.
Very quick, you're here listening, just multitasking. Thanks for sticking around. Always appreciate you guys. Even if you're lurking, you know, lurking's what's up. This is awesome, by the way. It really is the journey into the center of Nessus right now. Never seen these areas before. Lurking is the backbone of the platform. Yep. I definitely lurk. It's like when I'm making calls at work, sometimes I'll have a stream open, but I can't, obviously I can't listen to the stream while I'm on the phone. But I'll just have it open in a separate window and then I'll unmute the stream, pop in for a couple minutes when I can. It's nice. Arachnid, do you play bass for a couple different bands around here? That's cool. I need to play guitar more. I've said that every year. But guitar was one of my main passions from when I was 14 is when I got my first guitar. And then I played every day until I was probably 20. It seems like way longer. That doesn't... Geez, I guess it was only 6 years. But man, those are some formative years of your life. That was all of high school and college that I was playing guitar every day. And I miss it. Sometimes I'll pick it up and play some stuff here and then. But my first year of college, some of you guys know, I've talked about it before. I was in a metal band. Played guitar for a little bit. We were not big at all. The band that I played with continued on to become a pretty legendary band. But back in college, we only made 3 songs, so it was nothing special. I had fun though. It was really cool to be in a band even for a little bit. just playing music together with someone, with like a full team that all really liked the music that I liked. That was the main thing, is like so many of my friends growing up, they just never liked metal music, and that's all I wanted to play on guitar. And most, if there was ever a drummer nearby, there's like, they didn't really like metal, they didn't know how to play double bass. So getting the actual legitimate metal band going was very cool for that short period of time. Caught this developing, those callus on the fingers always killed me. Never let them form. It's pretty painful when you start out, yeah. I just was told by everybody, was like, nope, you just gotta work through them. It'll go away, it's gonna be painful, but once you have them, you'll be fine. And then weirdly, even if I go like, I don't know, 8 months without picking up a guitar, I can play for a few hours and I don't feel anything. It's almost like the calluses don't stay, but I don't know, something with like the pain tolerance or something, because I don't really notice anything. But man, oh, starting out, you feel like your fingers are bleeding. It's rough. Arachnian, you've been playing for around 20 years. Haven't had the opportunity to play anything real big. 20 years on bass is a milestone, that's for sure. And you've just stuck with it the whole time? It's cool. Smoke on Water. The forbidden Guitar Center song. That and Crazy Train, both forbidden. But it's always the first song you learn. Any guitar teacher. It's just the most basic, easy song to learn. And what's funny is like some of the most popular songs of all time. Just incredibly easy. Once you develop calluses, you don't need an oven mitt to pull the pan out of the oven. Yeah, there you go. You're just completely immune to all pain. Stairway to Heaven too. I feel like Stairway to Heaven, it's definitely a forbidden song. I think that goes in the Triforce. But at least it takes a little bit more skill to play than ba 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 da da. That is just, oh. The amount of times I've heard that. Even Steven, because Steven used to play guitar, and hearing him play that all the time. That's all I think about anytime I hear those songs, is just new guitar player. But everybody starts somewhere. If you can learn that song, that's it's an accomplishment. Just don't ever play it at Guitar Center. I'm blind. Done. Another red border. Another red border. Ooh, the pulse rifle.
Following it blindly will take precious time. There has to be a faster way.
Yes, please.
Here may contain abnormalities compared to the samples I have collected over my centuries of isolation. I've had a long time to study this stuff. Bring some back, and I'll figure out what to do.
We will
Say
take
you need
that.
to know, if we succeed, it'll be because of your hard work here.
That is kind of you to say. However, if we fail,
Hey, what's up, Daryl? Saw your name pop up. Arachnid started out playing drums for a few years, then went to electric guitar for a little while, started playing bass in the mid 90s and stuck with it forever since. Dang, that's a while. That's awesome. Yeah, you gotta be just, you could play bass in your sleep at this point. Seek had to learn guitar for a play, but you're a southpaw, so they had to restring it. Oh. So I am too. Left-handed. But they just said, you know what? If you're going to play guitar, force yourself to learn right-handed. Because they were saying like it's a kind of a big decision if you're left-handed. Because any guitar that you pick up, you won't be able to play. So learning right-handed only took me like a week. I thought it would be way more difficult, but I had never played guitar before other than naturally picking it up and trying to play the opposite way with my left hand. So it was like, just forget what you know, just put it in the uncomfortable hand, and then it was fine. But that came in handy so many times. Having to borrow guitars or just even jamming out with friends, trying out a new guitar. You didn't have to do the whole restringing thing. Yeah, it requires dexterity on both hands. I couldn't imagine playing left-hand guitar now. There'd be no way.
I was pulled through Nessus like a toy on a string. The conductor's words still echo in my mind. A copy of a copy of a copy. Osiris pushed through time to find his Saint 14. He said he was careful, but he reached blindly, and he pulled out only me. And now, I live a life that does not belong to me. I am something left over from a broken timeline. A remainder. The conductor whispered I should be thrown away. A solution as simple as correcting an error. And maybe that would... I do not know what to think anymore.
Poor Saint 14. I say we try our luck again. Nope. No luck. Do twerk. Same thing with golf, since left-handed clubs basically means you have to buy your own. Yeah, that's one thing that I still golf left-handed, but I only golf at Top Golf once every 2 years, so I'm not too worried about it. I feel like I could probably switch over just because I've only played golf probably like 15 times ever. And that includes Top Golf. I've never played a full round of golf. So I could probably learn right-handed, I feel like. Tech Stomper, what's going on? Damn, we got everybody here tonight. It's awesome. It's insane to think of Hendrix playing upside down. Yeah. Have you guys ever seen the Joey Jordison Slipknot? Like 2008 or so? His drum solo where they flip. He's on the drum set like this. And then they flip up the drums. And then they start doing this. So he's playing while at a 90-degree angle. It's the craziest thing ever. And the whole drum solo is just mind-blowing. Rip Joey, I know. Yeah, he died a few years ago. Crazy. Jaina, wish you could play piano like your mom, but you have to find someone else to teach you. She plays by ear and maybe can read some notes, but mostly by ear. Yeah. When I started playing off piano at first, before going to guitar, and I just could never read music fast enough. I just, by hearing it, I could just remember how to play songs and do that. I don't know how people read music. That doesn't make sense to me, how they do that. They're playing 10 notes per second in some cases, and they can just continuously look and be like, yep, I know exactly what I'm playing at a very fast speed. It's crazy talent. All right, what are we doing? Let's get this audio message playing here.
You're only doing this to hurt yourself, and I will not.
Kind of want to try this out. It's a crazy looking gun. Yeah, we're going to try that. Tech Stomper, you worked security for a Slipknot concert, watching them set up drums. Nice. All of the million cymbals that Joey had. Their new drummer, oh man, what's his name? Eric? That guy's crazy. All of their drummers have been really good. I really like the new guy though. Bryce, he just released a regular show, did a tribute to that drum solo. No way. Wow. That's cool. 99 Ingrams, not a single red border rocket. Oh, gosh. Aloy. Yeah, you got that. Okay. That's what it is. Eloy, or yeah, I think it's Eloy. Aloy, like Horizon Zero Dawn. That's Aloy. Just worked a Nickelback concert 2 days ago. Oh no. Some guy brought a gun. At least he didn't use it. You had to deal with him. We're Canadians, so we don't deal with guns that much. Yeah, everyone's just too nice to have guns. Corey Taylor's cover of Wicked Game is epic. Oh, I gotta listen to that. Yeah, Corey Taylor's... I really like his voice. Screaming or singing, it's just really good. You only have guns for hunting and such. So, speaking of Nickelback, who here... I feel like the argument the last 2 years, people have had a change with Nickelback. I never got the Nickelback hate, but I kind of... I understood it because the radio destroyed them. They played their songs over and over and over again. 86, how's it going? But all the songs, like, I learned how to play a couple of their songs on guitar. Look at this photograph. I know all the words to Photograph. I could sing the whole song. It's a good song. Even, you know, it's just catchy. He's got a great voice. But the past couple of years, people have been like, wait, was Nickelback as bad as we all thought? I don't think so. And the reason is because they don't play their songs every 2 seconds. I watched something on them on why people hate Nickelback so much. What's up, Joshua Smith? Came at a good time. Yeah, they did It's Been a While. It's been a while. No, they didn't do It's Been a While. That's Stained. Stained is another good band. No, Nickelback, they really don't deserve all the hate that they got. it was something like where they were telling radio shows to stop playing their stuff because people were getting so annoyed with hearing their music all the time. But now you don't hear them as often, and when their songs come on, everybody's like, "Oh, I love this song," because they hadn't heard it in so long. Yeah, Stained wrote some good songs. It's been a while. Now that we're here, what's that other song? I always find a way to keep you right here waiting. I always find a way. What's that song called? That's a good song. Right here. Right here waiting. Yeah. Oh man, I gotta listen to all that. Most of those songs are on my like regular playlist. I listen to that stuff constantly. My music hasn't really evolved outside of 2005 to 2012. Failsafe is processing the data. Wait, no. What? There's all right, whoever plays Destiny in here, they're supposed to release every quest right away. Am I tripping? Or is that for Act 3? They said that they were going to do it. She will contact you when she has a new theory. Say what? Creed is absolutely seeing a revival. Bloodshot. Oh, hey. Okay, Weeb. Did they not say that? Is it Act 3 or... That was the whole selling point of Act 2, I thought. Was that you could play all of it right away. Next episode? Ah, that's lame. I don't know how I missed that. Well, we got another, what? 2 months? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a miss. I think it'll be okay. I was planning on grinding out this whole thing tonight. But we can do other stuff. That's fine. Ooh, that's pretty. What else is in our quest log here? We could do one of these. Yeah, get a reprisal weapon. Yeah, we might as well grind these out. Let's do that. Continue this. No LMAO nade. Kothis the goat for real. Dude, I appreciate that. Thanks, no LMAO nade. It's an epic name, by the way. Text on for your music has evolved in that it includes shanties and Epic the musical. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it's definitely evolved.
Welcome, Fire Team. Your mission is to collect data, disrupt the VEG, and do not...
Okay, now the whole goal is, do I remember the proximity sensors? I feel like it's very subtle when it shows up on the screen. You just kind of gotta hope you see it.
Unable to accept a permanent promotion to a position of authority. It's okay
Let's test out this weapon too.
We let the captain take the lead.
Yes, I will watch the data.
Electroplasmic trigger detected. That bomb is serious
This
business.
is a heavy burst. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool.
Don't defuse it.
Love this new band called Good Kid. What kind of band is it? Text number. Stained, something to remind me was done in one take. Have a listen. Ooh. That's cool. Stained hasn't been around for a while. I think he has, what's his name? Aaron something. He has a different band now. It's just more country. It's not really my jam. Literally, it's not my jam. Indie rock band, okay. I can dig that.
That is a lot of data. Stepping in.
One of my favorite bands lately has been Nothing More. I hadn't listened to them before. You know those bands that you find and you're like, how have I not listened to this band before? They have such high energy. And the sound is just very epic. I saw they had this music video that came out and the thumbnail was, it got me. I was like, that's a cool thumbnail. Listen to it, and it was with a band that I really like, also called I Prevail. And I was like, oh, this has got to be good. And it was one of the coolest songs I've heard this year. I think it's called Built on Sand, or House on Sand, I think. And then another, like, my favorite band ever until some years ago when some drama happened with them. But if you guys know, you know, with As I Lay Dying, Tim Lambesis,
Look what I can do.
all that stuff that went down with him. But they are coming out with a new album, it looks like. They came out with a couple new songs. I still really like the sound. It's a really good sound.
What that one does.
But yeah, some weird stuff
Hold everything we can from this side.
with that band. Has anyone listened to As I Lay Dying here?
Find our next
Or do they know what happened?
Data streams are
He,
consolidated in a new location.
the lead vocalist, like, hired a hitman to take out his wife. And yeah, super weird. It was one of the most shocking news stories that I'd ever seen.
Area incubator.
I was probably 24, 25. It had been my favorite band since I was a freshman in high school. And then you just see that the lead singer has made national headlines and that he tried to take out his wife. So he served time in prison.
Your weapons. Targets are close.
Thankfully, it never happened. The hitman was undercover. So a lot of people, rightfully so, I get it. They have not really been able to move on from that. Understandable. But he definitely, he served his time. And he had a lot of really dark things going on in his life. And I do believe that people can change. I don't know how much forgiveness everybody's entitled to. Like, if I was his wife, I would never
Some Vex with it.
be able to forgive that. She's probably long gone and never talking to him ever again. But it is kind of a weird thing from the public eye, Makes very good music. Joshua Smith, that's an old band. Yeah, like 2004. Yeah, I just remember being like, why would he ever do that? They were on top of the world. Playing 80,000 people shows and stuff. So disappointing. But I feel like, yeah, Metal has a lot of crazy stuff. That's crazy stories that go on in the Metal world. Very surprising. I actually got to meet them one time. I saw them like 2011 maybe. Saw them at a show in Dallas, and that was really cool. I was definitely I was fangirling pretty hard. Oh shoot, did I miss that thing?
Whoa, I'm detecting a reversal in the Vex's signal polarities. Any idea what that's about?
They're retracting their access points and flooding the field with reinforcements. We are done here.
Prepping for extraction run.
Defeat a Minotaur, Wyvern, Cyclops, and Hydra to identify a final match. Okay. Easy. Bryce, you don't know what happened, but I didn't know of the band before that. Yeah, it was, I mean, most Metal stuff, I feel like it's just not mainstream enough to where people really know about it. But As I Lay Dying was one of the biggest bands in Metal. I would say they were probably the biggest metalcore band from like 2005 to probably 2012. Right until everything happened. They were absolutely enormous. The whole world. They knew As I Lay Dying, you know. Right, you can get all those by just booting up a breakneck mission on Europa. Yeah, I figured that would be pretty easy.
May I help secure that data, Captain? That beautiful data.
You can't kill the metal will live on. Yeah, it always does. Another band will just take its place. Like right when As I Lay Dying went out, other bands got their time to shine. And metal has become a lot more mainstream now. Back in, like when I was in high school, nobody listened to metal, really. It was pretty much me and a few other kids. And everyone else is like, is that like the Screamo stuff? Yes, that's what it is. My parents just could not understand. They just don't really get it. My mom especially, she's like, do you still listen to that screaming music? Oh, I just can't. Why? And I get it. If it's not your cup of tea, it's not your cup of tea. But what attracted to me, I think I might have told you guys this. At first, it was, I never ever wanted to listen to it. I was like, why would anybody listen to just screaming music? Because that's all I saw it as, was just very one-dimensional. It's just people screaming. And then my friend who was into metal music was like, hey, can you play this on guitar? And he showed me a metal song. And I was like, oh my dude, that's the heaviest song. And funnily enough, it was actually As I Lay Dying, the song Reflections. And he was like, can you play this on guitar? And I tried to figure it out, But anyways, that's where the love for metal music was born, right there. Is I didn't realize it yet, but I was like, dude, actually this is really fun to play. And I started listening to it more on a musical level and a technical level, and I saw the talent that it took, and some of the riffs just sounded so cool. That like nothing I'd ever heard before. And then the whole screaming part, I got over that really quick because it just fit the heaviness of the music. And what they were talking about seemed like it would make sense. It would sound almost weird if it was sung instead. This is like, you know what? This actually makes sense. And then I just got it. It made sense.
Guardian secured.
But for like just getting in the gym, getting that aggression going, for me, metal music, just nothing beats it.
Communicate effectively. They're used to navigating hard times. We Guardians live long enough to weather any number of storms.
But now they're making it my problem.
Yes.
Metalocalypse on Cartoon Network was great. That was the best dark metal music you've heard. I've never heard that. Metalocalypse. I might like Brutal Legend. The band Brutal Legend? I haven't heard of them. Nothing. Did we get the chests? Yeah. I've kind of gotten Caitlyn a little bit. She doesn't like the screaming stuff unless there's just a little bit. I went from getting her to like, she did like anything. No screaming, nothing. If there was ever a screaming part in a song, even if she liked the song, it was like, no, I just can't listen to it. And now she's a little bit more into it. Very cool. All right, where are we going? I'm just clicking around now. We need to go here. I need one more chest. Let's just do that. Let's knock that out real quick. Then we'll go do the other stuff. And we will do Battleground. Vocals aside, would I consider Tool metal? Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I would say that falls under. I don't know too many of Tool's songs. I know enough to like, they would fall somewhere under metal, I would think. Oh, Brutal Legend is a game about metal. Is that the one with Jack Black? Yes, it is. Dude, yeah. I remember seeing Jack Black play that years ago. When they were developing the game, he was just talking about how cool it was. And that, yeah, wow. It's cool how that game actually worked, you know? If you pitched a game like that nowadays, I just don't, I feel like it would be an instant dumpster, you know?
Follow the Radiolaria, Guardian. We must find out where it goes.
Oh. Can't go down there. Bloodshot, you've never seen Destiny before? Dang. Oryx the Taken King. Sorry, dude. I just saw your message. Hey, man. How are you? Got a question. Did you get past step 8 for Act 2? No. So I actually was confused. In the trailer, they said... They said that they're going to basically release everything all at once. But that was next episode, not Act 2. So we gotta wait until the episode Revenant comes out in, I think, the end of August. So step 8, if you're at step 8, that's all you got this week. Yeah, no worries. I was so confused too. I was like, wait, what? I probably should have watched the trailer again. There was a lot of information in that in the Vidoc, or in the Twitch stream rather. So I think I thought it was Act 2, but it was next episode. Nice. Oh yeah, Bloodshot. So, have you ever tried Destiny before? Even like Destiny 1? Because some of the skyboxes and areas in this game are just some of the coolest ever. I feel like in any game. Probably just slightly outdone by Elden Ring. I think Elden Ring has the best skyboxes out of any game. I don't need to brag about Elden Ring any more than I already have. Everyone knows I love it. I know. It's like, Garrett, shut up. But this game is really cool. Visuals wise, I've always liked Destiny. When you play a game for 10 years, sometimes you lose value, I guess, or you almost take for granted how good the game looks, and how good the whole world the built is, or the world they've built is, you know?
With my data and your Ghost interface, we can divert the radial area and allow us passage. Please proceed.
They ever play Destiny 2? Because usually the game on old Linux, machines. You did splurge this year. If you get the time, you definitely play. Nice. Yeah, it's really good. It's free to play, but I heard a term from one of my friends. It's more like free to try. All of the really good stuff you do have to pay for. It's part of expansions or episodic content. Like, there's a decent amount you could do for free, but most of the really good weapons and armor and all that stuff is it's definitely locked behind a paywall. And the amount of times it'll be like, you'll be with your friends, you'll try to do something, and it'll say, oh no, someone doesn't have the final shape, so you can't play this activity. And those moments always suck. Especially when everyone's ready to go.
We there. Got our work cut out for us, huh?
Especially since they made Beyond Light and Shadowkeep free, yeah. Like, I get it. They can't just give everything out for free. I don't have a solution for that problem. I think it's fair. I feel like the value of every expansion is actually worth it. Because I did some crazy math. And I calculated the hours that I'd spent last year in the game versus how much the DLCs are. And man, the amount of bang I got for the buck. The thing is, like, not everyone will play as much as I do, so it might not be as valuable to you. But I think that's, you know, it's kind of a risk that you take with any game that you play. Yeah, it was something like, I don't know, it was crazy, like 10 cents an hour or something,
And done.
or less, is basically what I paid for the game. And I could go out for date night, which is great, and I will continue to go out on date nights with Caitlin.
As a hive mind,
But that, you know, that could be way more expensive. Depending on what we do, you know, you could spend more than the final shape on a dinner and drinks. And that's a couple hours. So you factor, hey, if I get 1,000 hours of a game in 1 year, shoot, that's pretty good value for $60. It's just, it's all about how you look at things. People on Twitter always like to complain. Usually on Twitter, people complain. And then it gets out, oh man, this is, you know, they're stealing your money. You know, how could they charge $50 for an expansion? But man, that's quite a bit of content you get if you play it. Oh yeah, the subscription services. If Destiny had a subscription service, it would be a different story. You can't have both. You can't make me pay for a subscription and make me pay for an expansion. That is no. Heck no. It's one or the other. And honestly, I think subscriptions in a game should never be a thing.
This Vex Force facilitates the movement of radiolaria through the planet. Please destroy them.
Or, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking right now, what if there was a real, like, would you guys pay $5 a month to play Destiny? I feel like I would. But would I play $5 a month to play a game like Elden Ring? No, even though it's the best game ever. It's a single player game, so it would only work in live service games. And good ones at that. You would drop D2 so fast? I feel like a lot of people would. Thankfully, they're not considering doing that. But that would be less. It would be less per year than what it costs to play. Like, it's about $100 a year if you buy the deluxe editions. You get all the seasons and everything. I'm not even playing right now. What am I doing? So $5 a month would be $60. So it'd be a little bit cheaper, but you would still be tied to that subscription. At that point, it's more about the morality. See, dude, it's every time. I pop the super. They just disappear into the void. Tech Stomper, you have 20k hours and you drop it so fast. Yeah, I know you have, I think you have the most in our Discord. Maybe I should check that. But yeah, I think you have something. You have like most dungeons or something run. I don't think subscriptions are a good idea for games in any capacity. Someone did the what is it? I think the new Assassin's Creed game, that's getting so much hate because maybe it's the Assassin's Creed or the Star Wars game where it's like you get the base edition for $69 or you could get the deluxe edition for $100 and you get 3-day early access. A lot of people are like, dude, just make it launch 3 days early. Why do you have to give 3-day early access for $40 more or $30 more or whatever? Then you could also pay like $15 a month for Ubisoft Prime or whatever, Ubisoft Pro, and you get all these cool features. Like they'll suck any money out of you possible. To me, that's insane. Yes, we got a red border. Like the level of greed there. First Ascendant is 100% free. I do like that. I have seen, if you do want to pay for stuff, it is outrageous. The pricing structure is just so high. Oh, it was for farming cookies. Tech Stomper, that's funny. All right, I think we got both of these. Boom, boom, yes. Oh, Echo Gear focused. Oh, you're gonna make me focus engrams? Really? After I spent all of them? Thanks, failsafe. It's hard to find any company without some kind of greed out there. Yeah. Warframe is probably the one game where I'm like, it's very difficult to find anything unfair about it. Anytime, like, platinum is their premium currency in Warframe, I was literally happy to pay them money. It's like, you know what? I feel really good about supporting this company because they give us so much stuff. Everything is free. There's nothing locked behind anything paid. You can farm for anything, and the farming is fun. So, and you know, of course, there were things that were expensive, but I never felt like, I need that. I have to get this booster. I have to. That's more for like, I don't want to play the game really. I just want to I want to look cool. So you could, Warframe is a lot of time-based things, so you have to build your Warframes that take real-world time. So you collect the materials, you build up the pieces, then you fuse those pieces together, and it could take, usually building a Warframe takes 3 real-world days that you could progress a little bit quicker if you just pay money for it. But it's part of the fun is like you always have something building, you always have something to look forward to, and if you just rushed all the time, it would take a lot of the fun out of it, I feel like. But the one thing that's cool about Warframe is they have a trading system. So if you find something that's really valuable, you can sell it to somebody for platinum. And that's how I made a ton. I would just do trades sometimes. And then I could buy real world items, or not real world, but stuff that was in the shop that you'd have to pay money for. I would just farm for rare stuff, sell it, and then go to the shop and buy whatever I wanted. It was awesome. Warframe is awesome. Tech Stomper, I'm realizing that you repeat, or I said what you already said in here. Yeah. Bloodshot, you sincerely don't mind paying for the product, but what kills me is how the paradigm has changed in development about building a game that maximizes profit as opposed to making the best game possible. Yeah. That is how it's turned out. You look at games. You guys know Pirate Software? That guy is a Chad. You've definitely seen his shorts pop up in YouTube. Just has really good insight, really intelligent dude, and he does like game coding on Twitch. And the game that he makes, he shows all of the reasons why it's just he's like, no, this is a fair game, like a fair price, $9.99. I think this is what his game is. And he's like, most scammy or horrible developers will do this to take your money. Here's how our game, like, here's why we don't believe in that. We could make a killing if we just did this, but we don't do it. I think it's so cool. That guy's the man. Okay, so we have to focus 5 engrams. Let me make sure that tracked. No, it didn't. Okay, of course not. Failsafe can replicate this signature by focusing echo engrams into echo gear in the helm. Okay, very specific. Into echo gear. Can we just do this? Let's see if that tracks. Yes, it did. Okay. Let's see if this tracks. I really want weapons. I don't want armor. Yes. Perfect. Armor costs more, though. Bummer. We still got to run more. We need 4 more. $99. Sweet, we got a 99. Can't wait till we all get to jump into Ready Player One type VR gaming. It would be so cool. Every time I watch Ready Player One, I'm like, can they just please make this into a reality? I want to play this game. Oh, new basic flower time? What do we get to place? Oh no. Just a Vex head, okay. What? Yeah, I guess we just run more. We got to get 4 more engrams here. And we get pinnacle gear from running 2 more. That's perfect. YouTube chat isn't showing up again? Dude, YouTube. If you're there and you've been talking, I'm sorry, but a YouTube comment just popped up now. Guys, was YouTube not working? Was YouTube chat not showing up on screen? Skill issue. YouTube, it was all YouTube earlier on in the stream. Didn't for a while. Oh, bummer. Okay. I haven't seen that, Daryl, by the way. I'm glad to see Twitch growing though. It's always good seeing that.
We must find out where it goes.
Twitch is definitely the end game for streaming. Like I'll always stream to both. I mean, I say that now. I don't have any plans to not dual stream. But I think having a bigger Twitch audience, it should the momentum should happen more quickly with a bigger Twitch audience. Know what I mean? More people are on Twitch. If more people are in my stream in Twitch, works well for the algorithm, then more people show up, you know. Melissa, you were just watching? Okay, so you were not chatting. Yeah, I don't know. I think it was just a lot of Twitch for a while. Twitch took over. But anyways, I just thought that really the last 3 weeks playing Elden Ring and all that, and even the time before we got back into Destiny with, we're doing Dark Souls, we did Red Dead Redemption, all that, and keeping Destiny as the main game is, you know, that's always the priority. Make sure that we do that. But I really enjoyed branching out, and I think we might do that again for when all the stuff rolls out for this season, or for Act 2 rather. Once Act 2 is done, maybe do a little bit more Destiny if there's like really something that we need to do, and maybe venture out, do another game until Act 3 comes out. And I have some ideas, and I don't know. You guys let me know what you think, but with Elden Ring and all that, it was really fun. You guys know Souls games are my favorite. And we've done Dark Souls 1. We did Elden Ring. And I kind of want to do Dark Souls 2 because I've never beaten it before. And I think 3 weeks is enough time to get that done. Completely blind. I've probably finished half the game, but that was a year ago. And I guarantee you I won't remember how to do certain things in the game. Anyway, just a thought. I don't know if we'll do that for sure. If people really want Destiny to stick around, that's fine. I enjoy playing Destiny, always. But I want to get your feedback too. I should try Once Human. Automated Adventures, you'll chat on YouTube for parody's sake. Wherever you guys are watching, I appreciate it. Always. You guys know that. It doesn't matter where you watch. You don't want to make a Twitch, completely fine and completely understandable. Just watch on YouTube. That's why I do it. I don't know what it is though, like with YouTube it seems like or with Twitch I feel like we get a lot more new chatters. With YouTube, I don't know why. Like even remember when we had like a month and a half ago there was 3,800 people in YouTube watching. You guys are like, "Oh my gosh. There's 3,800 people." But nobody there was no increase in the chat or anything, so I'm like, is YouTube botting or something? What is happening? I don't know. It was weird. But so when there's action on Twitch, it's noticeable. Even if the viewers go from 15 to 40 or 50, I noticed that a lot. It's weird. Arachnids on both. Love that. Yeah, there was one time with like I think it was 3,200, and then there was one time with 7,200. The 7,200 one, I think that one was legit because people were like, yeah, just there was a lot of new chatters in there. Because I think it was the perfect time where I was the only person streaming Destiny on YouTube at the time, I guess. And the numbers just jumped up like crazy. And the chat was definitely more poppin'. But when it got up to 3,200 people, I literally asked, I was like, hey, if you're new here, please let me know. Make sure to type in the chat what's going on, everybody. Like 3 times I said that. And it was like, hey, so I do new and returning Destiny player guides. Destiny is my main game, so if you like Destiny, say what's up, you know. And literally not one person out of 3,200 people said anything, which it makes me oh no, we gotta, do we have a mod in here? Why do people have to do this? Get to my live. Well, I think that fixed itself. You just gotta deal with that on the screen, but whatever. Arachnid, that was right after I revealed who my dad was. Yeah, it was. That was, I think, the second stream. Second stream after. I think the first stream, there was still like, back when like right after Revolution, when all the hype was really there, there was like 200 people per stream. It was crazy. And I definitely was not ready for that. That was seriously wild. I didn't deserve 200 viewers yet because it was my second stream ever. Like I didn't know what to talk about. I had such an unprofessional stream. You couldn't even see my face because the screen was so dark. I didn't have a key light on my face yet, so it was just pitch black. And yeah, that was bad. I don't know how I held 200 viewers at a time, but I think people were just really excited. It was kind of, no one knew. There was a lot of people that were like, I didn't even know Sting had kids, so they got a little insight on life growing up, you know. And then once the hype died down, a lot of you guys stuck around, which is really cool. But I think the growth needed to happen organically and not just from some big reveal, you know, because those don't stick around. It's kind of a double-edged sword where I was like, because I had gotten like 10,000 new subscribers in 2 days on YouTube. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, if I don't do something like a big video, which I did not have the mental capacity to just edit this epic video. I'm not a very good video editor anyway. It's like, or I could just go live. I might as well just do that. And then I had so much fun that I just wanted to make it a regular part of the schedule. And at least 2 streams a week since early March. It's been so much fun. Glad to have found you. Yeah, all you guys, it's been really cool. Because that's the thing too, is like if I didn't make or if I didn't go live during that time, I like we wouldn't have built this community. You guys wouldn't have stuck around. I know a lot of you guys have become friends with each other. That's really cool. And you guys know, I do this because I genuinely enjoy it. Of course, yes, I want to grow the channel. I would love to have all the subscribers and, you know, tons of followers over on Twitch, hundreds of people in the chat every day, but like that does not come overnight. It doesn't come after a year, probably, maybe never. I think the path we're on right now is a good one, though. Like, the consistency will pay off. I believe that good things are going to happen. And it's going to end up coming down to being consistent. Thanks, Bryce. As I fall off and die. Bloodshot, you believe it too? Let's go. Man, we got just really good people here. This is the foundation, as you guys know. This whole, you know, maybe 2024, 2025. We'll keep going. Maybe even to 2026. Like, shoot. We might not have a lot of viewers on all the time, and that is okay. That's my end goal, is to make it on YouTube and Twitch. But if, shoot, we got 10 people in here, I don't know, I have fun doing it. It's awesome. I look forward to this all the time. Jones is back. Yes, another red border sidearm. Yes, and a pulse rifle.
Close enough to a simulation. How did you?
I was grateful. I got the chance
Amazing.
to say goodbye to a friend. A friend I was worried never knew how much
Melissa P said it before. Those of us stay because of you, the stream, the people in your chat, not because of who your dad is. Yeah, and Melissa, that's evident. Like I know for sure. And honestly, if people wanted to stick around because of my dad, like, who am I to say that they can't hang out in the chat? It's an interesting thing. I feel like if Sting was your favorite wrestler, it's, yeah, you want to ask Sting questions, you can, and that's fine. Like I like talking about some wrestling stuff, but you guys know, like I am truly passionate about video games. It has been a constant thing in my life, and now I just get to share that with everybody. That's all I've wanted to do. Sweet, we got another one of these. Let's just do 2 to finish off the quest. Boom. Done. Tech Stomper, got to talk with Drama King Matt, because that would be hilarious. Yeah. I looked up Drama King Matt's channel. I got to watch more of his videos, but I remember you saying that. I don't know if anyone of us doesn't get along great together. Yeah, that's how it is. Everyone does get along great here, I feel like. Bloodshot, doing it the smart way. Don't quit your day job too early like me. Man, sometimes, though, it is tempting, but I know I'm not ready. And I'm glad I didn't do it when I was getting like 200 viewers per stream, where it's like, oh man, this is it, this is, everything's up from here. And I'm glad I'm getting to experience just, hey, this is what it's like as a streamer. Not every stream is going to have a ton of views. Not every stream is going to be perfect. Not every stream is going to have a million chatters, and it's all okay at the end of the day, because you just got to keep going. And I wasn't, I'm not like a personality or anything yet. I'm just I truly am. Like, I know our community that we have here is amazing and everything, but it's not like I'm not anybody yet. I have not made it, and so yeah, I'm gonna give it a little bit more time, but I do want to end up doing this full time. Be so fun. Text number. Brain lost it when you saw you on TV because you subscribed. Oh yeah, that was funny. Anyone that was just watching for Destiny content and I was like, wait, what? For all this Sting stuff, definitely a random reveal for sure. Terry Quick, wonder if your dad had any of those carrot cake bites. I'm sure he ate them all. Jones, dads don't define your purpose. No offense to your dad or anything, but I'd rather you know what you love rather than follow your dad's footsteps just because it's safer. Yeah. And wrestling, you know, it's not, it hasn't been something where I'm like, oh, I just feel like I'm supposed to. Sometimes it feels like it is, sometimes it's not. But yeah, gaming's been the one thing in my life that I've always had a passion for. And I will never get tired of playing video games. So talk about, doing this full time as a job. I could do this. It's not just playing video games and having fun. There are some times, believe it or not, where it's gotten to like 5:50 and I've had a long day at work, 2 hours of driving in the car, and I just want to go to bed. But if you treat it like a job, those of you guys that stream, and I'm learning this, but you just got to do it. You hop on, and every time I hop on, I instantly just get stoked to be on because it energizes me, and I realize I enjoy doing it, and it gives me energy, like I said. So it's cool. Yeah. Greninja Killer, what's going on? Greninja says, check out the First Descendant. Yeah, we were talking about that. We've been talking about First Descendant. Don't you worry. I have it downloaded. I just haven't played it yet. Believe Garrett would be a good streamer. Honestly think you could do great at casting events. Ooh. That would be fun, but man, I get so nervous. I cast my own stream. I could just talk about what I'm doing. I don't know. Maybe it'd be fun. I think what CB Gray and Evan do for the raid race every time is so cool to watch. Like, they're really good at it. Okay, we should get something to place here, right? Oh no, we got to complete the quest. Okay. Secure extracted data for failsafe in the breach executable activity and fight your way through Echo's battlegrounds. More battlegrounds, guys. Episode Echo's activities can be launched from the helm. All right. So extracted data and powerful combatants, aka play the activity. All right. Jones, I should do some shorts. Could be helpful for the channel. I know. I know I need to do shorts. I don't know what I would do for shorts. I don't feel like I have I don't know how to put it, but I watch some other shorts and I'm like, dude, they have a system down. It's just constant, perfect bits of information that they can deliver. Just gems of knowledge, really well edited. They have the subtext and everything there. And I'm like, I cannot do that. I can't do that. And I also I just don't feel like after I get off stream, I don't feel like, man, I wish I could make these 3 moments into a short. I've never thought that once. And that might be just comparing myself to other people, but my channel hasn't had anything like that. That's just not the style of content that I've done in videos. It's usually just been in a guide. But I could probably maybe just do non-streamed shorts, where it's like taking a clip from a video and being like, hey, here's how you do this thing. Here's how you make a build. Here's how you craft a weapon, you know. That might be good. Main thing is I just got to learn how to edit it. And make it my style, too. I think that's the main thing. Even though I'm not the best editor in the world, I do kind of have a style that I like to stick to. Saw your message, Greninja. My dad was definitely nervous. Yep. I don't know. We'll see. Guys, I really want to go. I told you about GCX coming up next month. I still haven't bought my tickets. I don't know if I'm going. But I really want to make more connections within the Destiny world. With people that play the game, the community in general, other content creators. Even like developers, if they're there. That would be really cool. So we will see. And that might be a good opportunity to, you know, maybe start doing more of that stuff. To your point, Greninja. Because I've done one meetup and that was one of the coolest things ever. I loved it. I just want to do that more. Bloodshot, you've seen some moments that were short worthy from the stream, really? I think, I mean, maybe beating Bale or something from Elden Ring. Like, finally, after 125 attempts, we did it. Like, that was a good moment. But to pump those out 3 to 4 times a week, I just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we get those moments pretty few and far between that are like, it would actually be helpful or enjoyable for someone to watch. I feel like there's a difference if you're in the stream. It's more just hanging out, having fun, but not necessarily just getting clips. Like, dude, freaking Asmongold, man. That guy he can pump out 10 shorts a day. He makes some YouTube videos. I don't think he makes some shorts. But everything he puts out, I want to watch. Every single one. Because he's always just so up to date on every little bit of news. And, you know, you just want to hear his thoughts on everything. Because I feel like, as crazy as he is, living in a dungeon, basically, and just completely unhealthy lifestyle that I would never want to live, I feel like he's just an interesting human. The editors are the greatest for Asmongold. How they'll go back and find himself contradicting himself from a video 3 years ago or something, and they've got the David Attenborough voice, which makes it even funnier. Context. Asmongold 2 years ago was seen. That voice is in every single video. It makes me laugh every time. Pirate Software, yeah, we were talking about him earlier. Pirate Software is the ultimate. He's definitely the king of YouTube Shorts.
I think he would value your conversation.
I will speak to him when he is ready.
And he talks really close to the microphone like this. Like he's always just right up in it. He sounds like a radio host. You want to know what you're supposed to say in an interview? Here's what you say. it doesn't matter. Whatever he talks about, you're like, yep, that's great advice. If you don't know who we're talking about, look up Pirate Software and just watch a couple of his shorts. The guy's a legend. I need to learn how to do his voice because I feel like I probably could. But I feel like you'd definitely get a lot more moments, short-worthy moments, if you streamed 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, you know? You're going to get more content.
Failsafe tells me the Vex are advancing their position.
If you didn't know who Pirate Software was, now that you've watched one video, that's going to be your YouTube shorts from now on. You're just going to get Pirate Software recommended to you every 5 videos now. But I just did you a favor because they're all great videos. I think what helps him is either advice, super interesting stories, or curse knowledge. It's a great way to put it. Yeah. Pirate Software's voice irks you, really? I feel like it might be a little bit exaggerated now. Because he even played a clip of him where he said that a doctor told him that you can have, some people have 2 puberties. Or he was talking in a video like 5 years ago and he didn't really sound like that. But now it sounds like he just kind of makes his voice a little bit lower. I don't know. Who am I to say? He's such a nice, amazing person with great knowledge. I can't really criticize him, and his channel is absolutely colossally huge and successful, and he deserves all of it. So like Hank Hill. Hank Hill's a little bit more like this, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby. Maybe it's a little bit of Hank Hill. For Pirate Software, but Pirate Software has kind of a like a northeastern accent. You had a 2-minute ad? Oh no. Yeah, maybe I'll just practice doing Pirate Software's voice. Because I do that. If I feel like I can impersonate someone, I'll just practice doing their voice, like in the car. It's super weird. But I feel like that's how all people that like doing impersonations, it's just what you do. You just talk in other people's voices.
Emperor Callus and his Leviathan. I doubt that any part of this rock has been left untouched since its formation.
Man, we out here farming tonight. We've just been doing all these battlegrounds. It's probably like 7 since stream started. Carl from Sling Blade. I need to look up who that is. Yeah, I agree, ARG. One away from red border for the sidearm. Let's freaking go, dude. Thanks, Francis. Yeah, they're fun. My sister's actually good. All of us kids got it. We got the impersonation thing. Even if we can't do the voice, like we know specific things that will make someone unique. If it's the slightest thing that they do, little mannerisms or ways they move their mouth, or even like their hand gestures or whatever, we kind of like pick up on all the little things. So Gracie and Steven, they're all very good at impersonations as well. Billy Bob Thornton played the part. Was excellent at it. You would never know it was him. Oh, okay. Can I impersonate and sing? I can sing, yeah. I would not consider myself, like, I'm not a, like, oh yeah, I'm, you know, I could totally be in a band or whatever. Like, I'm not that kind of singing. But I was the, president of the honors ensemble when I was a senior in high school. So I thought it was too cool for choir, because, like, who does choir? I play football, you know? But I needed an arts credit to graduate high school. And a few of my friends were doing choir. So they're like, dude, you got to do choir. It'll be so much fun. We'll just have fun the whole time. I was like, fine, you know, whatever. Dude, I got so into choir. When I was like, I can actually sing. Okay, this is kind of cool. And then, maybe 2 weeks in, they were doing tryouts for the honors ensemble, which was kind of like the, you know, there's like 10 of us in there, 5 guys, 5 girls, for like the, it sounds so lame, but like the inner circle choir almost. And we would do different songs than the regular choir. We had it was a different class, and the teacher, I thought he was really cool. He was like only a few years older than me. He had just graduated college. He was like, hey, Garrett, like, you should try out. And all my friends were like, dude, just try out. Like, what are you gonna lose? And I had to sing solo, like, in front of the guy, my teacher. But anyways, I was like, what am I doing? I remember after school, I tried out, and he was like, yeah, you got it, you're in. So I like auditioned for this honors ensemble in high school. This is so crazy. I just feel like I would never do this nowadays, but when you're in high school, you kind of have to do things that you really don't want to do, you know? And anyway, I ended up, they needed like a president for the group, and I volunteered, and so I was a president of the honors ensemble. Long story short, I know you asked me if I could sing, so I feel like I couldn't talk about singing without talking about that. I did have a solo, and I sang it a few times at a few events. One was at a retirement home. That was pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Wait, if we have to restart. I was not paying attention. I was thinking about singing. All right, and Jones, I'm just reading now. I went on that long tangent. Can I do someone's singing voice? Like if I belted hard enough, like I could probably sound a little bit like Nickelback, more because it's like funny to exaggerate my voice that much. I'm not gonna do it here on stream, but I can't do most people. I wouldn't say that's like a thing that I'm known for, like with my friends. They just asked me to do regular impersonations. Funny thing about Nickelback, they sang Sad But True by Metallica, and I was like, oh yeah, I've seen that. I actually saw that pretty recently for the first time. Yeah, I feel a Nickelback revolution coming soon. Kind of like Creed's that we were talking about earlier. Maybe give it a couple more years. Nickelback's gonna be headlining, playing the Super Bowl. That would be funny. Could you imagine? I feel like it's not out of the realm of possibility. Because if you think about it, the Super Bowl, the only bands that play are... I feel like someone's gonna be like, actually, no, you're not right. But I feel like they always choose nostalgic bands. It's never any like up and coming bands. All the bands are like extremely established, have been around for like 15 years at least. So could you imagine Nickelback coming out for the Super Bowl? People go crazy.
The Fallen have released the Vex Hydra. Please continue your path of destruction.
Enough people know about Nickelback. That's for sure. They're big enough. Text on for your next episode is just you and a few LFGs singing like Creed. That'd be a good stream idea. Just you can only sing in a Creed voice. Salvation's Edge, but only in Creed. You're on a Slipknot loop these days. Before I forget, play it on shuffle one day. Now you're playing Slipknot every time you're on the train. Dude, Before I Forget is... that might be one of my favorite songs. That or Spit It Out. Pulse of the Maggots. Really good song names. Happy. Wholesome.
Hey, Cora. Zane barely speaks to me. I leave him
When that
to
opening riff takes place for Before I Forget, I love that so much.
We don't know what Saint is going through right now.
Was a creature before I could stand.
Of course. But I am left wondering if I did this to him somehow. By pulling him from a simulation.
You saved his life. He knows that.
Nickelback has become the new generation's old rock, like what Kiss was to you. We're getting there. Yeah, if you're a millennial, that's us now. Because there was like Aerosmith and U2 that played when we were kids, or when I was a kid. So I say we, like we're all the same age. When I was a kid, and I was like, oh yeah, those are like old bands. And now they're like really old, those bands. But you see when they had, didn't Eminem did the Super Bowl a few years ago, right? Or 50 Cent, I know he did. He was at least out there maybe 3 or 4 years ago. But that's like our generation 20 years ago. It was really weird to think that 50 Cent was almost old school. Speak with failsafe in the helm. Let's do it. Dr. Dre with Eminem 50. Okay, that's it. Ooh, Linkin Park. Bryce, good call. Dude, Linkin Park's always a good call. I could listen to their music a lot. It's definitely more difficult to listen to their songs now, though. Obviously, with Chester, but such a good band. Chester was one of the most talented vocalists ever. I think, and everyone looks to him as that as well.
Nice. These duplicate Vex signatures have been popping up all over Nessus, sometimes on totally different frames.
I wonder if they are replicating in batches to test specific adaptations.
You were always a fan of hair metal bands since the 80s and 90s. We got a mirror encrypted Hydra tail. Okay. Okay. Let's place it. Let me place, please. Excuse me. I guess I place here. Hey, there we go. We are making all sorts of progress. Level 115 already? Twisted Sister. Oh, yeah. Chester had godlike range. Yeah. On the... Which, it's such a terrible song to listen to now, but Given Up. When he says, put me out of my misery. Dude. Yeah, it's like hard to even talk about. But when he holds that note, the scream for like 17 seconds. It's crazy. Something is blinking, and that's what it is. It's the exotic cipher. What can we get here? Nothing. We got one. Not gonna waste that. Well, what do we do? Let's go to the tower. Let's hang in the tower for a little bit. That was a decent amount of grinding. I gotta go to Hawthorne. Bloodshot, yeah, exactly. It's tough to listen to most Linkin Park. Really, any song from them. I just think about the tragedy. Can you take me higher?
A transaction to make, Guardian? We live in dangerous times, Guardian. I hope you have something for me that might help me make it safer.
99. Random question. I just got a notification that popped up here. Did anyone get anything for Prime Day? I just saw it was Prime Day. Doesn't everyone buys everything on Prime Day, right? Any good deals out there? Also, Bitcoin is above 66,000. Holy moly. Well, now it's back down under 65.
The world's changing, Guardian. You must prepare.
No money for Prime Day? I mean, I feel like if you don't need anything, you're not really missing out on anything, right? People are almost just, it's like they feel like they're forced to buy something. I guess that's kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't really need anything. There's a few things I want. Definitely. And if they happen to be a part of Prime Day, then maybe I'll pick them up. Do you have credit card offers on sign up in the US? Do I have credit card offers on sign up in the US? I think so. You mean just like an offer that comes up online or in the mail or something, Jones? Is that what you mean?
Hello.
Wow, we got to reset, huh? Oh, you sign up and then cancel? That wouldn't go over too well in America because usually, oh, I don't know. I feel like it's like this anywhere. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I know credit score will go down if you have too many inquiries in a short time. It will, it doesn't like that at all. I'm sure there's some loophole around that I don't know. But yeah, I got the American Express Gold and I got the best like 90,000 mile offer. You spend a certain amount in your first 3 months and you get 90,000, not miles, points, which I think are better than miles. And yeah, life was changed once we got the American Express Gold. It's a great, great card. That's the only card I use. Got a pet Archie. The good boy. Bryu, does your solar rocket sidearm have 0 range? Because yours... Okay. I'm going to try this, Bryu. I have not shot it one time. We're going to test that right now. Once I deposit my synth cord, but I don't have any synth cord to offer because I have too much synth cord. So let's get rid of something. Jones, you don't do that all the time, like once a year. So you'd keep the card active for some time just to spend a bit for essentials, pay the bills on time. Okay, yeah. That's smart. I can see how doing that all the time would not be good. That's kind of cool. All right, cool. We'll use that. The range number on the stats is 0. Okay, so I have 1. Yeah, it's 0. Visual bug. I'm going to test it out. We'll compare it right now. I'll compare it with the call. I just want to see if it does anything different. Let's go. Where are we going to go? Dreaming City? Let's do it. Oh, Terry, he has so many points. I don't know the number, but yeah, it's probably millions and millions and millions. Infinite miles. No, it was cool. Like the offer that I got for the Amex Gold, it will almost just from the sign-up bonus will almost pay for Caitlin and I to go to Hawaii. Our tickets out there. Really cool. And we'll like, because I've had it now for like 7 months, we'll have plenty left over, plenty of points left over, and we'll just use that for next year. So it's like at least one like decent trip per year for flights just to completely taken care of. All right, so we're comparing this with This guy, we got to get some ammo for it, though.
Hunt well.
Let's go kill some enemies. He could go around the world with that many miles. He could go around the world like 17,000 times. Like, yeah, most people, I feel like with the miles he has, couldn't fly. I mean, you gotta think about it. It's like 40 years straight of just flying, multiple times a year. Multiple times a week. I mean, not per year. Alright, so we got some special. Let's test it. What does zero range mean on a projectile weapon? Is it a visual bug? Or is it legit? Let's see. Can we hit the stairs? Yes. Can we hit the stairs? Okay, range does not mean anything. It's a visual bug. Maybe damage? Let's find a couple enemies that are kind of far away. Or, here's what I'll do. I'll go the extra mile. Go find a boss. Go to this lost sector real quick. You grew up hearing credit cards are bad, and you grew up, did your own research. Totally up to you whether you want to make it good or bad. Dude, that is so true, man. I heard the same thing. It wasn't, my parents did not say that, because my parents are very good with credit cards. But in school, finance, you know, whatever, they're just like, oh, stay away from credit cards. What is happening here? Stay away from credit cards. You're going to ruin your life, you know, and it absolutely is true. There are people that should not have credit cards. Literally, if you cannot, you know yourself. If you can't control your spending, don't get a credit card. But if you can be a responsible person and treat it like a debit card. So my strategy, what I do is I pay, it works for me. You don't have to do this. I pay off my credit card bill every single day. I go in the app and I clear it out to zero every day. I don't ever want to be surprised by anything. And so it worked for me, and I feel like it's a really good habit where I actually do treat it like a debit card. And it's like you get all the benefits. If you do it like that and you can spend responsibly, you're pretty much like, I've viewed it as I was throwing away money by using a debit card. Like all of those points for years that I just was not getting because I was just using a debit card, again, which is a safer process if you struggle with budgeting and all that, which it's a real thing. But that paradigm shift that I had where I was like, holy cow, all I need to do is just pay off the balance every day, and then eventually I'll be able to do it every month, and then just, you know, put it on auto pay, whatever, because I'm just used to, I have a budget set in place. It was cool. Like, and now I have free tickets to go to Hawaii. And I'm building up my credit too, you know? Okay, wait. 14,000 plus 3,000. Yeah, okay, that's the same. I don't know. I'll try to back up a little further. See if maybe we can see if the damage is way off or something. Francis, you don't have them or use them? Yeah. And don't feel pressured to. I didn't for years. I was fine. But, you know, learning how to use a credit card effectively helped. And I think like Jones was saying, we were just kind of taught wrong by the previous generation in general, not every person. But, you know, like the Dave Ramseys, who has a lot of good financial advice. Some I just don't agree with. Like, nope, don't ever get a credit card. Pay for your house in cash. Okay, so let me just get myself $800,000 real quick and pay for this house. Or like, nope, don't buy your car, or don't rent your car, or whatever. Put your car on a payment plan. Buy your car. Yeah, that works. You know, if you want to drive something really unsafe, you know, fork over $10,000. Most people don't have that kind of money just chilling around. Yes, you can work your way there, but there's a lot of things that it's like you need it. You have to have something now. If your car breaks down and you need a new car, and it's going to take you 2 years to save up $10,000 for a new car, what do? In Dave Ramsey's eyes, you just don't buy a car. You don't use a car. You just ride your bike to work. You save up that money. And at the same time, you don't build up any credit, which shows that I don't know. It's not good at all. I do not agree with that advice at all. I think that's bad advice. Okay, what are we doing? We're testing this out. We're getting further range. So 14,000. Okay, yeah, it's the same. All right, test concluded. Most banks won't take your money if you buy a house outright. Yeah, because they still want to see your record. You don't really spend money on random stuff, Jones. Most of the time you're buying essentials, so you're really not afraid of card maxing. Yeah, like the American Express Gold, you get triple points on, or 4x, you get 4x points on groceries. And I buy groceries, I need groceries, so I might as well capitalize on that, get points, and then just pay the bill tomorrow. And it's the dichotomy. You got to know what you have in your accounts to make it happen. Get your savings accounts done, you know, whatever. And then say, okay, can I buy this right now with my debit card? Yes, and I would feel good about it. Great. I'm going to put on the credit card and then I'll buy it or I'll pay it off tomorrow. It's a great strategy because you get all those rewards. In my opinion, not financial advice. You see all those YouTube videos that say that this is not financial advice, even though they're literally giving you advice. Okay, what are we doing, guys? What do we do? We're done with all the quests for week 1. Yeah, there's just nothing to do really. Anything we could work on? I bet there's stuff we could work on for this, actually. Jones, you can definitely check the spending at the end of the month and you're not surprised. You spend so little, you can mentally calculate how much you spent for the whole month. Good way to be. Yep. Photo finish RGB works on the solar sidearm. Do I have photo finish here? Oh, I do. Okay. Oh, cool. Ooh. I like that. We're rocking it. Except I don't really want to use this one because it's just not even ambitious swash. No, thank you. Bryu, we raid. We only have 41 minutes left. We clear out inventory that keeps building up. That's what we do. I gotta clear this out. Move, move, move. Get out. Move. That should be fine. Ambitious swash isn't that bad. Yeah, it's like all other rolls are worthless to me if I don't get the god roll. Francis is out until tomorrow. Have a great night. Yep, you too, Francis. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks for sticking around, hanging out as always. TJK working on paying off the house. 8 years left. That's not bad. That's awesome. I have 29 years left. Hopefully I'll have it paid off earlier than that, though. That's the goal. Caitlin and I bought our first house last year. Yours is on 30 year as well, TJK. What did I just get? Go Conqueror. Okay. There we go. Seasonal challenges. Okay, can we do anything here? Let's see. Pathfinder paths. That's gonna take a while. I don't want to do Crucible right now. Don't have the mental capacity. Breach executable weekly activity challenge. Focus pieces of seasonal armor. We don't have enough. Vex with void damage in Gambit or Vanguard ops. Powerful combatants in Gambit. Don't want to do any of those. All Act 1 weekly activity challenges. Lost sector on expert or higher. We could do that. Where is the lost? Okay, Pale Heart. Oh, actually, I don't know. I don't know these lost sectors very well. But we ball. Let's do it. You bought your house in late 2001, right after 9/11, when the interest rates dropped. Ooh. Yeah, I bet you got a great deal on that. That's awesome. Bloodshot, dude, thanks for sticking around so long. Yeah, great having you in here as always. Really appreciate it. This is a really good group tonight, everybody. Thank you for everybody sticking around, hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. Good conversations. We never run out of things to talk about. That's what I really like about this group. If you get enough people in the group, there's just something unique to talk about all the time. All right. What do we got? Overcharge machine, solar surge, arc surge, barrier overload, solar arc, barrier overload. What's the threat? Arc threat. Why do I have void surge on? Let's overload unstop. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. $5.5. Nice. Nice. This will actually be my first time running one of these higher end new lost sectors. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I'm dead for sure. I'm dead. Did not have any melees. Why did it start me with one melee? It's weird. Down. Forget that. Not down that far though. Here it is. Need a better pair of glasses or better eyesight one. Thought the email you got said your membership here expired. Said it expires in 3 days though. Fine, you're not worried about it. Nice. Still got this week. Basically, you know. Ow. Jeez. Oh, it's overload. Running through this. You got an ad for home ownership? Oh, dude, they're listening. Okay, boom. This is gonna be annoying to do on Master. Not looking forward to that. I can already tell there's gonna be a lot of champions everywhere. In the most annoying places. That's how they do. we're 5 minutes into this already. Oof. Peregrine Greaves and Hard Shadow. I've never tried that combo, actually. Oh, jeez, dude. Mags, Loving Thorn this season against overloads with the damage over time. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Just didn't feel like dealing with that overload, you know? Sometimes you just gotta super. Yeah, I've also kind of been chilling and talking with chat here. This is not a speed run by any means. Taking it slow. Bungie does keep making every every season's Lost Sector longer and longer, I feel like. Each destination. Like, this is a full-on experience here. Much better than the Earth ones. Ow. There's an unstoppable. Ooh, 9 minutes. Yuck. Yeah, this was not optimized at all, but you know what? That's alright. Just needed it to complete the weekly challenge.
Then you've turned against Savathun.
No. Brood is family. Fighting would solve nothing.
Yeah, first clear. I haven't done any of these.
Lie. This one will find another way.
You want to change the hearts of the loosened hive. You think you can do that?
We have multiple enemies inbound to your position, Guardian.
Yeah, I'll have to try that build text number. Sounds fun. Well, guys, I feel like we're kind of at a stopping point. I thought that we were gonna get everything to launch today, like with all the episodes or all the whatever you want to call it, every weekly story beat, but we only got one. But every quest is done. I feel like at this point it's just kind of like doing fetch quest stuff. Might cut it a little bit early tonight, 25 minutes early, but I do want to chat for a little bit longer, so we'll just chill in orbit here. And I'll have a better plan for tomorrow's stream. Maybe we do a Salvations, because I got to get that. I need more of the weapons and armor for that. Maybe some dungeons with some viewers. Who knows? We'll see. But let me get caught up on chat here. It's way better on Pure Void because of the aspect. When you have Overshield, you do more melee damage. Oh, okay. So just the one shot. That does look fun. Hey, Bruin. Bruin says it sounds like an awesome plan. Yeah, I think we'll have fun. Sometimes the story stuff, like, I wish there was more cutscenes. We got like one small one today, but it was more like a get hyped for the new act cutscene. I want more story stuff next week. So let's hope so. But the next 2 weeks, we'll plan on doing this for Tuesday nights. We'll get caught up with all the story stuff. Maybe do some random dungeon stuff here and there, but it'll, obviously be Destiny. TJK, you try to set up to LFG to run the co-op mode. Get your last requirement for Guardian rank 8. For some reason, it's not letting you. Interesting. Huh, okay. Like in our Discord, you tried to set up an LFG and it wasn't working? I haven't seen any issues with Discord LFG. Weird. And this is for the Dual Destiny mission. Is that what you're talking about? I might need to set up a filter for Dual Destiny. Oh, I gotta remember, I told Bryce I'd follow Bryce. Let me go ahead and do that. I don't want to forget. Boom. Done. Okay. Yeah, TJK, that's the only thing I can think of. If you want to shoot me a message in Discord for the Microcosm Exotic and Guardian rank, I'll try to maybe do a filter for that. Send me a DM in Discord. Let me know exactly what missions you want to run. I might have to set up a special filter for that mission. That's probably why it's not working, is it doesn't have anywhere to filter it. But how's everyone doing? We all good? As we kind of come to a close here. Ready for tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow is going to be great. We got Dynamite. More Destiny stuff to go over. More hangouts. But I feel like tonight was a lot of fun. I enjoyed all of our conversations as always. It's good. Tomorrow, yeah, maybe also expect more Fireteam chat instead of just me talking to you guys. So it might be one of those streams. It's been a while since we've had one of those. And I know a lot of you guys like that, getting to hear the team instead of just me talking. Definitely more fun for raids and stuff. So we'll do that. Nice. Radiolite samples. Nah, it's day one. You're good. Terry, you have a good night. Everybody here, stream was great. It says Melissa, love Elden Ring, but enjoying learning about Destiny. Nice. Guys really brightened up my day. See all you wonderful people tomorrow. Yeah, Elden Ring might come back at some point. I think we might go back in time a little bit to Dark Souls 2 in a few weeks. I don't know. I'm just kind of hinting at that. I'll see what you guys think. We'll talk about it more tomorrow. Maybe we'll figure out kind of what the game plan is once Act 2 is over with before Act 3, that 3-week little rest period again. But you guys are the best. As always, I'll see you tomorrow. We will talk talk to you later, and TJK, I'll see you here in a few minutes.